What up, guys? Here in Santa Monica, actually in LA. I spent the day hanging out with a friend of mine, John. We were at the Rose Bowl flea market. Big flea market, huge flea market. Probably the biggest one in the States. And I'm out here enjoying the sunset, actually. And I really want to talk about something here that's been on my mind. And it's quite relative, I think, to all of us. So I'm gonna go find a spot on the beach here, and we're gonna chat. We're gonna walk and chat. And the title of this video and the topic of this video is gonna be patience and trusting in the process. That's what I really want to stress right now with you guys. And I just finished off the day at the Rose Bowl and finishing it off here at the beach, watching the sunset, and it just got me thinking about how important it is to have patience and to trust in the process that we're all going through right now. Whether it be the process of awakening or whatever it is that you're doing in your life right now, there is a process to it, and we have to kind of, we have to be patient. From what I've learned from my personal experience, as well as just looking at how, the world is and how everybody else goes through stuff in their life, life is full of ebb and flow. Up and downs, highs and lows. It's literally like a cycle, right? You have your high points and you have your low points. And this whole cycle that we go through, that's all part of the process. This process that I'm speaking of here, which is basically your personal life journey, your ups and downs, it's going to be hard. It's going to be rough. You're going to struggle. It won't be a cakewalk. You're definitely sometimes you're gonna want to quit. You're probably gonna wish, you're gonna ask yourself, why am I even doing this? You're gonna have a lot of self-doubt, a lot of uneasiness, a lot of just hardships, and that's just the way it is. But we have to kind of just trust in the process, and also have patience, and with that comes fortitude as well. All this is so important to where you want to be, where you want to go in the future. Now I want to hone in on the specific topic of waking up and spirituality and metaphysics, and what all this has to do with that. So I've been kind of doing this for since 2011, I'd say, yeah. And I'm only 29 years old, right? My birthday is March 11th, 1992. I'm a Pisces. So throughout the years, ever since I met Jay Essex, right, a friend and a mentor, good friend, good mentor, I wouldn't be here doing this right now if it weren't for him. Absolutely not. So I met a lot of people. I've got the chance to. And I'm not making I'm not making like any of this about myself. I'm just using that as an example. I met a lot of people, seen people come and go, and a reoccurring theme that keeps popping up is the lack of patience with people. The lack of patience and understanding the process, and understanding that this is not going to happen overnight, right? Changes aren't going to happen overnight, nor will they happen in a day, or maybe not in a week, maybe not even in a month, or maybe not even like in a couple of years, right? You might have been told some things, as we all have, right, that would happen at a certain time, and lo and behold, they didn't happen. So how do you deal with that, right? How do you deal with that kind of disappointment? Well, you just keep going. You just keep going. Never, ever rely on something to do everything for you, and you just have to sit there and do nothing, right? And then all of a sudden everything's going to be given to you, etc. It'll never happen. It'll never work like that. Even if things will come your way, you still have to work towards those things, and you may have to do step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All these steps that seem like almost unnecessary, right, or completely unrelated to what you really want to do. Well, they're all necessary steps to the path that you want to take, to the end result that you want to get. I met people that have a serious lack of patience, and and they get all upset, or frustrated that some things didn't happen, and yeah, it is frustrating to a certain extent. I agree, but then they start acting weird to people, and they start just turning on their whole like original motive for why they got involved in any of this, in any of the spiritual work, in any of this metaphysical spiritual work. The original motive isn't there anymore because such and such didn't happen. Well, nothing ever goes as planned, and we have to learn to adjust. We have to learn to keep going. We have to learn that in this world, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do in life. You're going to struggle. You're going to go through hardships, and most likely, unfortunately, nothing will ever go as planned. That's not to say that it won't happen, because I have faith that it will. I have faith that everything that's planned to happen in the future will happen. Whether it's with the ETs or big changes on this planet, I have faith. But in order to get to where you want to be, you have to work towards that position. And like I said, you may have to do 20 different things that seem completely unrelated to what you really want to do, but that's just how it is. You have to do it. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I've been doing in these last like 5, 6, 7 years maybe. Staring out at this ocean right here, at the Pacific Ocean, it just gives me a sense of calm. It's really calming. It's so vast and expansive. It's unbelievable. 70% of this Earth is water, is ocean. Here in LA, the energy, the frequency here in Los Angeles is aggressively negative. There's nothing calm or chill about it. It's very aggressive and it's very negative. But when you come out to the ocean like this, you get away from all that. You get like a breather. It's like a breather. It's like a break from that kind of overall negative, aggressively negative vibe that kind of resides over the whole city and the people as well. But Southern California is important. It's a very important place, and it's probably why I've been coming down here for a lot. I live up in NorCal, and I've been coming down here quite a bit, working with people down here, and I'll be down. I see myself being down here a lot more, perhaps even permanently, pretty soon. That's all planned, for the future, and it all has to do with where I want to be. Again, back to the whole trusting the process. Southern California and the oceans here are very important. I'll just leave that there for now. It's not the right time to talk about almost all that, but the topic of this video, like I said, is just trusting in the process and having patience, right? And when things don't go your way, you just have to keep going. You have to keep working. You have to keep working and keep striving for what you want to get out of your life, no matter what you're doing. In this case, we're talking about spiritual and metaphysical awakening, which doesn't really happen until you're, back home. But we do what we can in body to get to where we want to be, to help others and to spread the word. Not forcefully. We're not like these religious people that knock on doors and tell you, you got to do this and that. No. We just provide the information, and if people want us to take a look at it, they can look at it. If not, that's all good. So that's all it is, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. And oh yeah, my gym show haul video is coming up from the local gym show I went to. I got a lot of cool stuff, so can't wait to show you guys that. Thanks, guys.